Hey, what's up, guys? It's me, and I'm bringing you a game today with the Hale team. And I know I kind of ragged on Hale a little bit before, but I said fuck it, let's give it a chance and let's see how well I can do in it. And it's not horrible. So I'm playing Umbreon Fan 76, and yeah, so. Look at the team preview. I have a Raikou because Raikou's a complete badass, and that's all there is to it. So here we go. Let's get into this. So yeah, so she's gonna lead off with a Metagross, which is a really good lead. But I'm just gonna lead off with Snowbama, especially against this. I'm just led off with Snowbama because she didn't have weather, so I was like, fuck it, let's just lead off with my weather so I can have my weather from turn 1. So I'm just going to go into my Charlie Sheen, and because I was thinking about going into Heatran there, but I didn't want to risk the Bullet Punch, break my air balloon, and then an Earthquake to kill me. So I said, just go into Charlie Sheen. He's going to take a Meteor Mash, going to take a Bullet Punch, and then just Volt Switch right out there. He goes for a Toxic on me, which is a little odd to see on a Metagross. I actually really don't see Metagross all that often at all, so I'm just gonna go for the Volt Switch, go back into Magmar Turd now because I still have my Air Balloon. She goes for Psychic, and so that kind of tells me she doesn't have the Earthquake. So that's kind of cool. I really don't have to fear this Metagross at all, really. So yeah, I mean, I really wasn't afraid of Metagross anyway because, I don't really care for Metagross, period. So, in comes this thing, and I'm just going to set up the Stealth Rocks on the switch out. Because I knew he was going to switch out. He wasn't going to want to stay on a Lava Plume or Flamethrower or whatever. So, I'm just going to switch out. I'm just going to go into Snowbama because it's the least useful thing on my team, really. This goes for a high jump kick. Actually hits it, which is good for her. And takes Snowbama out. Like I said, no real big deal. I really don't need him anymore, really. So now I'm going into Mamoswine. I'm thinking I don't see Life Orb or anything, so I'm thinking this thing maybe choice Scarf. So I'm just gonna go for an Ice Shard, and either I'm completely retarded or I'm severely underestimating Mamoswine because I was under the impression that my Xiao is really frail and Mamoswine's really powerful, so I would have thought that would have taken her out, but she actually hits the second high jump kick, even though I have the Snow Cloak, and that was rather annoying, but it's okay. Now I go into Alakazam, and I actually outspeed the Mine Xiao and take it out, which. Okay, so it must be like Bandit, or it must have been Bandit or something. I really don't care, because it's dead now. So, anyway, I'm gonna go for the Calm Mind, expecting her to protect, but she sets up a sub, and I was like, damn it! Now I have to hit 2 Focus Blasts instead of just 1, because other moves are Psyshock and Shadow Ball. Both moves, of course, not gonna do like anything. So. I'm just going to go for this Focus Blast, hit the first one, which was great. And, I got Magic Guard, I got Focus Sash, I got +1 special defense. This Flamethrower, even to get some Omega retarded ass burn crit thing, it's not going to, I'm easily going to be able to fire off another Focus Blast. Granted, I'm hit, which I do, because Silver is a beast, and he just is awesome like that. So, there we go. There goes the Heatran. Thankfully, Heatran can be a very big pain in the ass sometimes. So, she goes into It's Fine, the freaking Landorus, and misses a Stone Edge. So, that tells me that she is Scarfed, because she outsped my Alakazam, which is great news for me to have. I go for a Psyshock, brings her down really low, and I'm just going to switch out because I think Alakazam could probably be useful later for something or other. I'm just going to go into Magmar Turd, and she gets some instant justice right off the bat with a crit Stone Edge. It doesn't take me out, but, I mean, she'll easily be able to take me out next turn. Now right here, I thought I took Toxic off for Protect, before the match, but it turns out I didn't. So rather than it being a double down at the end of the next turn, she gets to take me out with the Stone Edge. So would have been a lot nicer, because now I wouldn't have to go into Charlie and go and beg for the Stone Edge miss, which I get, by the way, which is awesome, and hit with that Weather Ball, because I have that Bolt Beam coverage in the hail, because it's badass like that. So in comes Venusaur, and I don't really know why she goes into Venusaur, because, you know, it's gonna take super effective damage and a lot of damage from, you know, the Rash Weather Ball. Ugh, it's pretty damn beastly. I love Raikou, but just look how much all these after turn effects in between turns Charlie takes. She takes hail damage, then he takes Leech Seed damage because she Leech Seeded me, and then I take poison damage. So I was at like a 3/4 health, and now I'm below half. So damn. So now I have to preserve Charlie, because this is my fastest thing on this team. So I'm just gonna go into Silver. Maybe she wants to set up some more stuff. Maybe she can predict the switch and go for another Leech Seed, but just goes straight out for a Petal Dance. Kind of odd to see Petal Dance on a Venusaur, but you know what? Fuck it, it works. Yeah, I wasn't complaining, because then I could just go into my Zelda, because Glaceon is beautiful and she kind of looks like Zelda. So gonna easily take the Petal Dance and going to take her Venusaur out with a Blizzard, because yeah. Now Glaceon on this team is my defensive wall, and yeah, I said that right. It's got the Ice Body and Leftovers, so it's gets good recovery. I mean, it gets really good recovery as long as the hail's up, but and of course I have Wish. At this point, I was like, okay, I'm just gonna die, so I'm just gonna hit a random move. But I actually live the Life Orb Bullet Punch from a Metagross, and I was like, damn. So I go for a sub there, because like I said, I just clicked a random ass move, and it just turned out to be sub. And yeah, it's no real big deal, because she's just gonna easily take me out with another Bullet Punch. Gonna die to Life Orb and hail damage. So there we go. That's the end of the Metagross, and I was a little bit impressed with Glaceon. I was like, damn, good girl, you good girl. So all she has left is this Starmie, and Charlie's gonna come in, and yeah, it's gonna just outspeed it and take it down with the Thunderbolt. So Charlie Sheen mopping up and sweeping up like a boss that he is. So, yep, there we go. Charlie Sheen being a beast, and he's got that tiger blood motherfucker, so don't mess with him. So, yeah, good game, Umbreon Fan 76. Go check her out. Her link will be right there on the picture as the annotation. And, yeah, my review on Hail, meh. Alright, deuces.